KMTI AM 650, the sports leader in South Central Utah, now presents Snow College Badger basketball on the radio. This sports broadcast is brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. And now, let's go live to the basketball court for live play-by-play coverage of the Snow Badgers on KMTI.
And a good evening, everybody, and welcome to Badger basketball action on KMTI AM 650 on Centricom.com. On Centricom.com and also on Snow Badger TV on YouTube.com. Joining me on the Snow College pregame show. Snow College pregame show. Snow College ranks among the nation's top 10% in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. You've had some changes already. Coach joining me here on the pregame show. And who's out?
Trayden.
There you go.
Trayden, he's out. He sprained his ankle yesterday. We didn't know if he'd be able to go, and the trainers have said he's not going to be able to go. So Nate will start at point guard for Trayden. That's the only change.
Nate Duckworth in for Trayden Christensen. And so is he going to be out for the road trip as well?
We'll check.
Day to day?
Day to day. He's improved a lot, and if he had to go, he might could do some stuff tonight, but we'll hold him out tonight to get him better so he can be able to go on Saturday.
Get him a better rest, yeah. So the first time you guys met with Colorado Northwestern over in Rangeley, Colorado, it was Matt Norman that had a tremendous night. I think it was 32 points that he finished with in that game. So hoping for more of that. The Spartan killer, Matt Norman.
Yeah, that's that was the last game that Matt played really well. Since then, he's kind of struggled a little bit, and I was getting close to thinking, well, am I going to start him? Or Darian's playing really well.
He has.
I thought about maybe putting Darian in, and then I realized, okay, this was the team that Matt had. I talked with him yesterday. He says he's feeling real confident and playing good, so we'll kind of do this and see how that goes, and then if we need to, we might look at a change on Saturday against CSI to go a little bit bigger with Darian.
But Darian coming off the bench, that gives you that spark there too. That's kind of hard, isn't it, as a coach? You always start your 5 very best players, or do you maybe hold one back, a guy that can come off the bench and really make things happen?
If you have a guy like Darian who has a really good attitude and can accept that role, because sometimes you think I'm a starter, so I should start, and there's a lot to that for these guys. I think it's important, and I tell them it's not who starts, but who finishes. But, and so Darian's been really good about being that 6th guy to come in, and I thought against CSI, was it? Or no, USU Eastern. He really came in.
He did.
He finished the game for us. He made 4 or 5 plays there that won it for us. So like I say, it's not who starts, it's who finishes, and he came in and finished that game.
Can you? I know you've said it twice already, but if my daughter's listening, can you say that one more time from a coach standpoint?
It's who finishes.
Thank you.
We all think it's great to run out there, but it's a lot more fun. When I was playing, I had that situation as a junior. The coach says, you deserve to start, but I'm not going to start you. And I told my dad that, and he was pretty upset. But I got to finish the games, and I played most of the game. But those guys, they were seniors, and they all wanted to start together, and it meant a lot to them. So, that was okay for me because I got to play a lot, even though I didn't get to start. So starting
and a lot of it's the minutes too. Yeah. Sometimes your 6th, 7th player into the game, that's who's going to get the most minutes, depending on how they're playing, right?
Yep. So people worry about, like I said, it's not who starts, it's who finishes that game. So your daughter needs to be the one that's finishing the games.
I agree. Believe me, I've told her, but it comes from Dad, so it doesn't mean quite the same. All right, so looking back again at that previous matchup with Colorado, we ended up with Trayden Christensen as the steal man of the game. He finished with 17 points in that game, 5 in the first half, and big 12 points in the second half. Matt Norman, I guess it wasn't 32.
30.
Oh, was it 30? Okay. So oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you. I ended up having to move it. My stat sheet doesn't go that high, so I had to move it. But you also had a pretty good game from Brandon Johnson. Jonah Roth, and we've talked about him off and on, but he had 14 points in that game.
Yeah, that was a game where we didn't play Braden the second half. He strained his hamstring a little bit, and so we sat him the second half.
And Trey Farr sprained his ankle.
So Trey didn't play a lot either. So Jonah came in, I thought did a really good job for us there. And that was 17 points of Trayden we're going to miss tonight. So Nate's going to have to step up and play. And Braden and Branson and Braden have got to step up. I think Branson didn't do a lot, I don't think, over there. And we need to get him going for these next 5 games as we get ready for conference.
Okay. Can you stick around for a minute? We can take a timeout. I'd like to talk about the keys for success for the Badgers when we come back. We'll continue with the Snow College pregame show. Snow College has assembled the best quality, most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
You know that Centricom provides great products and services to your home. And you can get the same great value for your business with CentriFiOx, Centricom's fiber optic network service.
Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world,
we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price.
And we do it all with uncompromising service.
Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call or click CentriFiOx.com today.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
Visits to the dentist cause great anxiety and fear in some people, further jeopardizing oral and overall health. This is Dr. Douglas. We not only deliver optimal dental care, we make you comfortable while we do it.
Douglas Dentistry's patients love listening to music or watching a movie during treatment. Some patients prefer nitrous oxide or laughing gas or conscious sedation.
Call Douglas Dentistry today, 283-3800. That's 283-3800. Find us on Facebook or click on douglasdentistryephrem.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show, the Snow College pregame show here at the Horn Activity Center on the Snow College campus. Snow College is the nation's finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and also in Richfield. Visit snow.edu. Joining me on the pregame show is head coach Robert Nielsen. And Rob, taking a look at the standings coming into tonight, Salt Lake Community College still undefeated at 7-0. Snow College in second place with a record of 4-3. Utah State Eastern 3-4. CSI with a record of 3-5, and this Colorado Northwestern team 1-6. We talked just before the end of the break. You really don't want to be in that 4-5 slot. That's in the tournament. That those two are going to play the first night on Thursday night, and then they will match up with the number one team, Salt Lake Community College. So if you can stay in that 2-3 spot, you'll avoid Salt Lake until the potential championship game on Saturday.
Yeah, we'd really like to be number two if there's no way we can catch Salt Lake. So this weekend's a really big week with us here and then up at CSI. These two games are really important. These guys beat CSI over there, and so that's a loss that nobody else has had. And if everybody, that's when you can stay ahead of CSI if you don't lose to CNCC. So really big game for us tonight to keep us in second place. CSI and USU Eastern are playing tonight, so that'll be a big game as well. So we just have to take care of business here, and if we keep winning, then we're guaranteed second place.
Okay. It's easy to say, hard to do, it seems like, this year in the conference, because there are some tough teams. It seems like the 2, 3, and 4 positions are pretty close, very competitive with each other.
They really are, and even these guys have played some, they've lost every game by 5-10 points. They've had a lot of close games, and they're really quick, and we just have to make sure they don't get going from the beginning. If we can keep them down, then they get a little bit pressing and they don't play as well. But if they get a lead, that's really hard to play with them because they just get confident, they've got nothing to lose, and they just play. So it's important we get off to a good start.
one of the things that I noticed taking a look at their starting lineup is they have moved a couple of players that had good games against you over there into that starting lineup, and that is Drakez Harvey, who finished with 13 points against you. He's now in the starting lineup, which is a change. Javante Wiley finished with 9 points. He's in the starting lineup, and Jordan Stratch, who finished with 8 points, has moved into that starting lineup. They've moved a couple of players that did not have great games. Amir Manzik is out of the starting lineup, and I think the other was, I can't see it real quick, Matthew Hamilton has moved out of that starting lineup. So he's made some adjustments as well.
Right, he does a good job of getting his guys going and playing, and so we need to be ready to go, and these different matchups will give us some challenges.
Okay, so what are before you leave, I know you want to get back with the team, what are the 3 keys for the Badgers to come away with a win tonight? What's going to determine this?
About going inside out, using our size to make sure we establish an inside game. We want to run, get them, they're not as deep as we are, so we want to run, and then we need to rebound to start that run and get some breaks.
Okay, so inside game,
rebound and
run. All right, I can probably remember that.
Okay.
We'll see you on the postgame show. Thanks, Coach. You're listening and watching the Snow College pregame show here at the Horn Activity Center. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back with more on the pregame show right after this timeout.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
When your family comes to visit, does your internet seem to slow down? All those extra devices can chew up your bandwidth in a hurry, making your internet seem sluggish. Give your internet a boost with the Family Up plan from MTCC and make everyone happy. For a small fee, Family Up plans temporarily increase your internet speed while your family is here and go back to normal when they leave. Now everyone will love coming to your house even more. For more information and pricing, give MTCC a call today at 835-2929 or visit us at manti.com.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim, 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door, and ever since, Zions Bank has shown the customer service it isn't just a department. It's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in actions at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
And welcome back to the Snow College pregame show. Gary Chedister with you at the Horn Activity Center on the campus of Snow College. Snow College ranks among the nation's top 10% in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. Let's take a look back when these two teams met first. That was over in Rangeley, Colorado. Snow College Badgers came away with a 103-86 victory, and they led pretty much from start to finish in that game, even though the Spartans were able to cut a little bit into that lead and make the final just a little bit closer than the biggest lead at one time for Snow College. The Spartans were led by Azarian Stevens, who finished with 19 points in that game, 13 for Draquez Harvey, 10 points each for Matthew Hamilton and Jelon Jackson, 7 points for Raven Brown, 9 for Javante Willie, 8 for Jordan Stratch, 5 for Amir Manzik, and 4 for Isaiah Green. We mentioned this earlier, but the Badgers were led by Matt Norman, who finished with 30 points. He had 16 in the first half and went on a tear in the second half as well, picking up right where he left off and hit a few more big three-pointers and finished with 30 points. Trey Farr sprained an ankle in the first half, only scored 2 points, and then spent the rest of the time kind of nursing that ankle on the sidelines. He did come back in for a brief period of time, but it was too tender, and he went back to the bench. Traden Christensen finished with 17 points. He was our St. Pete Steel man of the game, and Matt Norman was our Little Caesars player of the game in that contest. Traden Christensen was 17 points, 5 at the half, and 12 in the second half. The Badgers did have 5 players in double figures. Branson Blackner finished with 14. He had 11 at the half. And Braden Johnson scored all of his points in the first half. He had 12, did not score in the second half. As Coach Rob Nielsen mentioned, one of the problems was he had kind of a pulled hamstring, and so that limited some of his numbers in the second half. Jonah Roth came off the bench and scored 14. He had 5 in the first half, including a three-pointer. Hit his first shot of the second half, and that was a three-pointer as well, to finish with that 14 points. Tyler Boyack off the bench had 7. Darian Nebaker off the bench, he also had 7 for the Snow College Badgers. 103-86 win. So the Badgers now come into this game facing, again, the Spartans under the direction of Nathan Tarrin and Thomas Powers, both CNCC graduates, and doing a good job to recruit a competitive team into Rangeley, Colorado, and more importantly than that is to keep them there. They come into this contest with a record of 1-6 in conference, 3-22 overall. But again, as Coach Rob Nielsen mentioned, they really haven't been blown out of any games. They've been very competitive in pretty much all of their games, and they were able to knock off CSI on their home court. Snow College Badgers, under the direction of Rob Nielsen, Ben Crickshank, and Thomas Salmon, come into this game with a 4-3 conference mark, 13-12 overall. They play tonight against CNCC here at home, and then they'll be on the road on Saturday as they take on the College of Southern Idaho in a tough matchup up in Twin Falls, Idaho. Taking a look at the standings, and once again in the Scenic West Athletic Conference, Salt Lake Community College undefeated, 7-0. Utah State Eastern with a record of 3-4, and CSI with a record of 3-5. Colorado Northwestern, as we mentioned, with a record of 1-6, and the Badgers at 4-3. We're getting close to the national anthem and the starting lineup, so we'll take this opportunity for another timeout. You're listening and watching the Snow College pregame show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back after this.
St. Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. St. Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. St. Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or stpetesteel.com.
Intermountain St. Pete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain St. Pete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richville. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
That for the tip-off and the starting lineups for these two teams. The matchup between the Colorado Northwestern Spartans, 1-6 in conference play, on the road to take on the Snow College Badgers. Under the direction of Rob Nielsen, Ben Cruikshank, and Thomas Salmon with a record of 4-3 in conference play and 13-12 overall. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First off, for the Spartans, they will go with number 5, Drakez Harvey, a 6'1 redshirt sophomore from Aurora, Colorado. Number 10, Javante Wiley, a 6'4 sophomore from Ogden, Utah. Number 15, a 6'4 freshman from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Raven Brown. Azarian Stevens, a 6-foot freshman from Racine, Wisconsin, number 24. And he is a freshman, and also the freshman, 6'8 freshman from Commerce City, Colorado, is Jordan Stratch, number 45. And that is the starting lineup for the Spartans of Colorado Northwestern from Rangeley, Colorado. Now the starting lineup for the Snow College Badgers. Snow College Badgers will go with Nate Duckworth, number 3 from Bloomington, Illinois, a 6-foot freshman. He will start in the place of Traden Christensen, who will sit out and try to rest that sprained ankle. Also starting, Matt Norman, 6'5 freshman from Timpanogos, Utah. From St. George, Utah, 6'9 freshman, Trey Farr. And a 6'7 freshman from Saratoga Springs, number 23, Traden is sitting, I just said that. Branson Blackner, number 30, a 6'4 sophomore from Cedar City, Utah. And finally, number 31, Braden Johnson, a 6'7 sophomore from Draper, Utah. So the Snow College Badgers have a little bit of a shakeup in the starting lineup, as they will have Traden Christensen resting that sprained ankle. And I'm trying to look, he is dressed, so I guess they could go to him if they really needed him. But I'm hoping that this will not come down to bringing in a player that is maybe struggling a little bit with an injury. So Trey Farr will jump center, and he will jump it up against Raven Brown, the 6'4 freshman from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Badgers do have a height advantage against the Colorado Northwestern Spartans, and that's one of the keys that Coach Nielsen mentioned, is to try to take advantage of that height, even though the tip is controlled by the Spartans. So here comes Raven Brown, Javante Wiley to set up the offense on the right wing, looks inside, goes around to Stevens. To Drakez Harvey, penetrates, kicks it back outside to Stratch, and Stratch hits the three-pointer to start this game. So Jordan Stratch gets the first points of the game, a three-pointer. Badgers back on the attack. Norman over to Blackner, back to Norman around the perimeter. To Nate Duckworth, looks inside to Johnson. Johnson has it on the baseline, fakes the shot, goes to Duckworth. Duckworth takes the three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Matt Norman. Norman goes up strong, has it blocked away by Azarian Stevens. Here comes Drakez Harvey, and it looked like he traveled, but they're going to call a foul on Branson Blackner first. Not too sure about that. It looked like a travel, but the foul is going to go to Branson Blackner, and it'll be Spartan ball on the baseline. So the Spartans will inbound, and they lob it way out high, and it's controlled by Javante Willie. Now over to Stevens. Stevens looks for help, goes to Jordan Stratch, who hit the opening shot for the Spartans. Penetration, kick back out to Brown. Brown now over to Draquez Harvey. Penetrates, goes up, shot in the lane, no good. Rebound Johnson. And then I think Harvey is going to get called for the foul. It is. Draquez Harvey missed the shot on the penetration and then picked up the foul after Johnson had come up with the rebound. So Nate Duckworth will get the inbounds pass and bring it up with the right-handed dribble, cross the timeline and give it up to Branson Blackner, into the corner to Norman. I'm sure Norman will have the attention of the Spartans after he went off for 30 points over in Rangeley. But Branson Blackner out of the corner shoots the three. Off the mark, no good. Johnson had the rebound, knocked away from him, out of bounds. Badger ball on the baseline. Still trailing 3-0. And it'll be Duckworth to inbound. Matt Norman sets a pick. Now goes into the corner. They lob it into Farr. Tip to Blackner. Now to Duckworth. And now the Badgers will set up the offense. Matt Norman launches the three. Off the mark, no good. Trey Farr inside, gets the layup and puts it back. Trey Farr gets the bucket. And the Spartans are going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here and turn this into a Douglas Dentistry timeout. Your first choice in dentistry and overall oral health, from general dentistry to sedation dentistry and teeth whitening. Douglas Dentistry. Call 283-3800. So the Badgers get on the board with their first 2 points on the offensive rebound and the putback by Trey Farr. So we're only a minute and 36 seconds into this, and the Spartans have already called their first timeout. Both teams have picked up a personal foul and a team foul. Draquez Harvey with one, and Branson Blackner with one. And it'll be Spartan ball in the backcourt. And Jordan Stratch will go back and inbound the ball to Javante Willie, 6'4" sophomore from Ogden, Utah. Now to Harvey. Harvey on the left wing. Dribbles between the legs and gives it back outside to Stevens. To Stratch. Stratch penetrates, loses the ball, and Branson Blackner comes up with it. Badgers out and running, but the Spartans are back defensively. Duckworth to Blackner. Back to Duckworth. To Norman. Inside to Trey Farr. Farr guarded by Stratch. He cannot handle it, and Trey Farr gets into the paint and does a little right-handed scoop, and the Badgers are on top 4-3. Draquez Harvey outside to Stratch, top of the key, shoots the three off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound Blackner. Badgers push it up the floor. Blackner into the corner to Johnson, now to Norman. Badgers push it around the perimeter. Inside, Trey Farr again all alone, and he gets the easy layup. He's got 6. And the Spartans are back on the attack, lose it out of bounds. That was Raven Brown who tried to penetrate. They say Brown was the last one to touch it, and it goes out of bounds. Checking in for the first time for the Spartans is Matthew Hamilton, the 6'5" sophomore from Craig, Colorado. And the Badgers with the ball and the lead, 6-3. Duckworth to Johnson. Johnson looks inside for Farr. Farr has it again, all alone, and lays it in with the left hand. And Trey Farr already has 8 points in just 3 minutes of play. Matthew Hamilton penetrates. Now gives it up, and I think it was Raven Brown trying to penetrate, or as Arian Stevens, and it's knocked away. Now we've got some talk between the referees. They're okay. And the Spartans will inbound on the baseline, trailing 8-3. They get it down low. Going up for the shot, has it blocked. Braden Johnson got up way high. And it looked like they got him clean, but they say he knocked him a little bit in the head, so they're going to call a foul on Braden Johnson. That's his first. And second team foul on the Badgers. Going to the free throw line is Javante Wiley. So Wiley will shoot 2. First free throw is up and good. Javante with his first point. And he'll shoot a second. Javante Wiley, 6'4" sophomore from Ogden, Utah, hits both free throws. And that cuts the Badger lead down to 3, 8-5. And now full court pressure by the Spartans. Badgers taking their time. Now they get it across to Johnson, back to Blackner. Blackner with the easy layup. Finally, somebody besides Trey Farr, and he was open. But Branson Blackner cut inside and got the pass and the layup. Spartans trying to attack from the outside, and now does Johnson pick up foul number 2? It is. Braden Johnson picks up his second foul, third team foul on the Badgers. And Darian Nebeker will check in for Snow College. And it'll be Spartan ball on the sidelines. Azarian Stevens will inbound, and he gets it into Raven Brown. Going baseline for the Badgers. Now Brown penetrates, goes up underneath, and lays it in. Or was that Azarian Stevens? I'm going to give it to Azarian Stevens. I think that was who it was. I was blocked out by Coach Rob Nielsen. Duckworth. Badgers lead by 3. Tries to pass inside. It's knocked away. On the fast break, going up for the shot. And getting it to go is Jelon Jackson. Jelon Jackson's checked in, and he gets his first 2. And it's a 1-point lead once again for the Badgers. Duckworth way out high. Forced to his right. Branson Blackner out of the corner. Shoots the 3 and hits the 3. Branson Blackner now with 5. Trey Farr with 8. And that's the 13 points for the Badgers. Draquez Harvey hands back to Stevens. Stevens way up high to Brown. Back to Stevens. On the right wing. Look to penetrate. Gives it up to Matthew Hamilton. Inside the paint. Leaping, leaning. And they say he traveled was Raven Brown. So the turnover. And checking in is Amer Manzik from Bosnia for the Spartans. And going out is Raven Brown. Badgers out there with the starting lineup except for Darian Nebeker, who's checked in for Braden Johnson, who picked up those 2 quick fouls. 2 fouls in less than 5 minutes. Blackner thought about the 3, back out to Norman. Badgers haven't gone inside to Trey Farr for a minute. Now they do. And Farr goes strong, draws the foul, and hits the bucket. Trey Farr with 10 points. He'll go to the free throw line, a chance to convert the 3-point play. So Trey Farr at the free throw line. Already has 10 points in just a little over 5 minutes. Trey takes his time. A couple of dribbles with the right hand, and then the free throw is good. Trey Farr with 11. And the Badgers back up by 7 once again, 16-9. Out high is Jelon Jackson with the right-handed dribble. Goes to Amer Manzik, top of the key. Fakes the shot. Goes to Harvey. Harvey wants to penetrate, spins in the paint, puts up the shot with the left hand, banks it off the glass, it's good. Draquez Harvey with his first 2. Draquez, a great penetrator. A lot of body control and strong, can finish well. Matt Norman fakes the 3. Goes inside to Farr. Farr hits the shot again. And he's fouled. Trey Farr now with 13. Foul is going to be called this time on Matthew Hamilton. So Matthew Hamilton picks up 2 quick fouls, and now he goes to the bench. And Trey Farr to the free throw line, a chance to convert on yet another 3-point play. Free throw is short off the front of the iron. Rebound Draquez Harvey. Harvey pushes it up the floor. Leaves it to Stevens. Stevens dribbles to the top of the key. Now back to Harvey. Harvey wants to penetrate again, but dishes to Amer Manzik. to Stevens. It's a three-man rotation. Inside they get it, and it's Jordan Stratch gets the layup. Jordan Stratch with 5. 18-13. Badger lead is 5. Looking inside once again for Farr. Shot out of the corner is by Branson Blackner, no good, but the Badgers come up with the rebound. Darian Nebeker. Nebeker on the left wing now with the ball, dribbles into the paint, kicks to Branson Blackner, fakes the three, penetrates, goes to Norman. Norman double team, goes behind the back. Now leaping leader, puts it up with the left hand, it's good. Matt Norman with the penetration, and he draws the foul. I don't know how to do that, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Timeout is going to be taken with the Badgers leading 13:40 remaining, and we've got a timeout. Badger lead is 7, 20-13. We'll be back right after this 1-minute timeout.
Does your internet seem to slow down? All those extra devices can chew up your bandwidth in a hurry, making your internet seem sluggish. Give your internet a boost with the Family Up plan from MTCC and make everyone happy. For a small fee, Family Up plans temporarily increase your internet speed while your family is here and go back to normal when they leave. Now everyone will love coming to your house even more. For more information and pricing, give MTCC a call today at 835-2929 or visit us at manti.com.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedister with you as the Snow College Badgers lead at 20-13. And at the free throw line is Matt Norman, a chance to convert on the three-point play. Trey Farr has a three-point play. Had a chance for a second, but didn't come up with it. Missed at the free throw line. And now Matt Norman got a shot inside, and he has a chance to convert on his. Badgers come back out with the same lineup. That's Nate Duckworth, Branson Blackner, Matt Norman, Darian Nebeker, and Trey Farr. Free throw is good by Matt Norman. He now has 3. Spartans up high. Checked into the ball game is Sean Kelly for the first time. Three-point shot by Amir Manzik is off the mark, no good. Matt Norman with the rebound. Here come the Badgers in an 8-point lead. Branson Blackner to Duckworth, around to Norman. Norman launches the long three, off the mark, tipped by Darian Nebeker, and Trey Farr comes up with the rebound and puts it in. Trey Farr with 15 first half points. And the Badger lead is 10, 23-13. Draquez Harvey launches the long three, off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound, Darian Nebeker. Nebeker to Duckworth, to Blackner, looking inside for Trey Farr. High post, low post, Trey Farr gets it and lays it in again. At this pace, Trey Farr could score about 60 points tonight. Pick, Draquez Harvey gets away. Jelon Jackson launches the three and hits it. Jelon Jackson off the bench now has 5. Nate Duckworth had a lane, didn't take it, has it again, penetrates into the paint, kicks it out. Branson Blackner for 3, good. Branson Blackner with 8. And a timeout is going to be taken just for Jelon Jackson to tie his shoe. And a substitution. Matthew Hamilton is checked back in for the Spartans. Spartans out high. Back in is Azarian Stevens. Stevens penetrates, kicks into the corner. Jelon Jackson launches another three. This one off the front of the iron. Darian Nebeker pushes up the floor to Branson Blackner. Back to Nebeker. To Duckworth, top of the key. Branson Blackner shoots the three, and he is fouled. And that's going to be called on Jordan Stratch. Stratch picks up foul number 1. And Branson Blackner will go to the free throw line and shoot 3. So Branson Blackner with 8 points here in the first half. He's got 2 3-pointers. And he hits the first free throw. He now has 9. And he'll shoot another. Blackner's free throw on the way and in and out. No good. So Blackner will shoot a third. Blackner, the 6'4" sophomore, getting set to check in as Logan Sorensen. Third free throw by Blackner is good. So Blackner has the Oreo. He hits the first and third and misses the second. He's got 10, and the Badgers already have 2 players in double figures. Jelon Jackson around to Stevens, fakes the 3, penetrates, kicks it back out high. Top of the key 3-pointer is no good by Jordan Stratch. Rebound Badgers, here they come. And apparently they call traveling, or was he out of bounds? Badgers turn it over with Logan Sorensen. And it goes back to the Spartans. Azarian Stevens up high. Thought about the 3. Darian Nebaker comes out on him. Now they get it to Jelon Jackson. Around to Javonte Wiley. Back to Azarian, who launches a very long 3-pointer. It's short. Rebound Duckworth. Here come the Badgers on the fast break. Duckworth loses it. And Logan Sorensen tries to come up with it. Now the Spartans 3-on-1. And they're going to call an offensive foul, and Trey Farr draws another one. Jordan Stratch trying to say, hey, he was inside the circle, but the referee's not going to handle that. And Jordan Stratch picks up his second personal. And that is the 6th team foul on Colorado Northwestern. Snow College will inbound and bring it up. Nate Duckworth. Across the timeline, picked up by Jelon Jackson, gives it to Matt Norman. Norman gets the pick, gives it to Trey Farr, way out high. Now to Duckworth, looking inside for Darian Nebaker. Around the perimeter, Logan Sorensen back with it. Now to Nebaker. Nate Duckworth, as the shot clock runs down to 5, launches the 3 and hits it. Nate Duckworth with the big bucket. Inside the paint. Shot is missed, but then put back up and in by Raven Brown. Raven Brown gets his first 2. And the Badgers back with the ball once again. 33-18, Badgers up by 15. Logan Sorensen around the perimeter to Matt Norman. To Trey Farr, looking inside for Nebaker. And the 3-point shot launched by Logan Sorensen, and Logan Sorensen hits a bucket. And that's going to be enough for Colorado Northwestern. They're going to call the timeout with 9:56 remaining here in the first half. Badgers lead it by a score of 36-18. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door. And ever since, Zions Bank has shown that customer service isn't just a department, it's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in action at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business, a division of Zions Bank Corporation and a member FDIC.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center on the campus of Snow College. Snow College Badgers lead at 36-18. And the Spartans with the ball. Raven Brown up high. Hands back to Jelon Jackson. Jelon Jackson top of the key. Drives against Nebaker. Gets into the paint. Dishes out. And we're going to have a foul called on the Badgers. Foul is going to be called on Jonah Roth and checked in. He did. So Jonah Roth checks in, picks up his first personal. That's the 4th team foul. And at the free throw line is Amir Manzik. And Amir misses the first one. Amir Manzik, 6'3" sophomore from Bosnia, will set for the second free throw. And it's on the way and good. So Amir hits 1 out of 2. And the Badger lead is 36-19. Full court pressure by the Spartans. Nate Duckworth, top of the key to Matt Norman. Thought about the long three, didn't take it. And the Badgers will run some shot clock. Jonah Roth dribbles around the top of the key, goes to Logan Sorensen, penetrates, puts up the shot with the left hand, no good. He draws the offensive foul. First foul on Logan Sorensen, 5th team foul on the Badgers. And the Spartans will inbound, trailing by 17 with 9:16 remaining. Jelon Jackson gives it up to Javonte Willie. Almost throws it away, but Amir Manzik comes out and tracks down the loose ball. To Raven Brown, who penetrates, kicks it back outside. Javonte Wiley pulls up in the paint, shoots the shot, it's good. Javonte Wiley with 4. Nice penetration by Duckworth, kicks it out, and Matt Norman hits the 3. Matt Norman now with 6 points. And the Badger lead now up to 18. Penetration. Shot on the way is no good by Wiley. And the Badgers with the rebound. Darian Nebaker pushes it up the floor, leaves it. And Sorensen launches the 3, almost banked it in. Tip out, and it's going to be called, a foul is going to be called on the Badgers. I think that's going to be on Matt Norman. It is. Matt Norman, foul number 1. 6th team foul on the Badgers. And Drakez Harvey will check in for the Spartans, and Tyler Boyack will check in for Snow College. So the Badgers go with Boyack, Norman, Logan Sorensen, Jonah Roth, and Darian Nebaker. Branson Blackner did not get to the table in time, or he would have checked in as well. Spartans with the ball. Drakez Harvey out high. Gives it to Raven Brown, who penetrates and then pulls up, has nowhere to go. Now back to Harvey. Harvey lowers the shoulder. Penetrates, kicks on the wing. It's Jelon Jackson who banks it in. Jelon Jackson with his 7th point. Tyler Boyack in the paint, tries to get it to Sorensen, stolen away, no. Spartans are standing out of bounds. Now Branson Blackner will check in, and also Isaiah Green checks in. Isaiah Green, 5'8", redshirt freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hey, Coach.
Nice to be here. I'm just a little disappointed that Trey Farr's on the bench when I finally show up.
Well, he's already got 17 points. He needs a rest.
Listening to the half, I'd like to know what he had for pregame.
Jonah Roth with the offensive rebound. Back to Nebaker. Nebaker penetrates, kicks. Branson Blackner for 3. No good. Rebound, Drakez Harvey. I don't know, whatever he ate, I'm going to start eating the same thing.
He's off to a great start.
Nice penetration by Drakez Harvey, and he banks it off the glass. He's got 4.
That time Snow never got the ball stopped and let Harvey get all the way to the rim.
Jonah Roth launches the 3. Back of the iron, no good. Badgers have really started to settle for 3-pointers instead of wide. Foul is going to be on Jonah Roth, but the shot was blocked by Logan Sorensen.
And I'm glad Logan got up, because when he landed that, it looked almost like his knee buckled. I'm like, oh, that didn't look good, but he, being young, he jumped right back up.
So Tyler Boyack comes over, and he's going to have a little conversation with Rob Nielsen. At the free throw line is Drakez Harvey to shoot 2. Drakez from Aurora, Colorado hits the first. He's got 5. And Braden Johnson, with those 2 fouls, has checked back into the ballgame. I don't know why the Badgers didn't go with Trey Farr. Second free throw by Harvey is good again. So Harvey with 6, and a full court pressure now being applied by the Spartans. Tyler Boyack puts the ball on the floor, goes in the middle to Branson Blackner, and they're going to call Branson Blackner for a travel. So The Badgers do turn it over.
One thing that Snow could do against this trap is they need to look diagonal. They flash to the middle, and they were able to get it to the middle, but the defense is going to constrict and take that middle drive away. They need to look diagonal and go across the court with that pass, and that'll break down. Then the man in the middle can break, and then you've got a 3-on-2.
Taylor Miller checks in for the Badgers. We haven't seen him for quite a while. He's been nursing a sprained ankle for quite some time. In fact, over the Christmas break, we haven't seen him yet in conference play. Branson Blackner comes up with the steal inside, intended for Draquez Harvey. Bounce pass to Trey Farr, and Farr hammer dunks it.
Send it in, Trey.
Trey Farr with 19 first half points. And the Spartans almost turn it over. Up high, Draquez Harvey loads and launches the three. Off the mark, no good. Taylor Miller with the rebound. To Boyack, into the corner, Branson Blackner, skip past Miller. Now to Johnson, they've got Trey Farr inside and they don't go to him. He's being guarded by Draquez Harvey. That's a huge mismatch. And now Draquez Harvey comes up with the steal. And Tyler Boyack's going to get called for the foul on Isaiah Green as Green went up for the layup. Green makes the bucket and draws the foul. It's going to be on Tyler Boyack, his first. And that is the 8th team foul on Snow College.
Well, and Tyler needed to realize he didn't have the angle to really challenge that shot, and he just, by challenging it, he was just running the risk of an and one, and that's exactly what happened.
Isaiah Green, just 5'8". Kind of looks like Spud Webb.
Kind of does.
That's a blast from the past. Everybody else.
You're dating yourself.
Yeah, everybody.
And me.
Everybody younger than 50 years old is going, who? Who? In fact, I think Spud did wear number 1, didn't he? Now I'm just guessing. Free throw by Isaiah Green, no good. And the rebound, Branson Blackner. Badgers lead by 12. The lead has been cut down to 12. Out of the corner, Taylor Miller launches the three and hits it.
It's good to see Taylor. He's, like I say, he hasn't been able to play for a long, long time, and to see that first shot go in and to see it be a 3.
Spartans with the ball outside. New player into the ball game is Josiah Miller. Over to Azarian Stevens. Penetrates, misses the shot. Badgers on the fast break to Branson Blackner. Blackner goes strong, draws the foul.
Matt Basher, the trail official there, noticed the contact at the rim. Made a good call.
Sean Kelly gets called for the foul. He had just checked into the ball game as well for the Spartans, his first. That's the 7th team foul, but Branson Blackner will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Blackner with 10 and Trey Farr with 19 here in the first half. They're the only double-figure scorers. Blackner hits the free throw. Blackner now with 11.
Yeah, such a steady, consistent shot. He's always got the pocket, that elbow in, and just nice release. When he doesn't make it, you're surprised.
And he hits both free throws.
Good rotation.
Branson now with 12. Badger lead is back up to 17. Stolen by Boyack. Does he control it? No. He goes out of bounds, but he's going to be helped up by a few of the football players over there. Badgers pretty good sized crowd here tonight on a Thursday night. Of course, it was a hot dog night. Free hot dogs for the first 500 people.
Well, when you're a college student, a free hot dog can go a long way.
That can. In fact, that promotion's going to be going for the next 2 home games, the last 2 home games, next 2 Thursdays. Jelon Jackson with the ball. Goes on the wing. Trey Farr almost stole it, but Javonte Wiley comes up with it. Now he goes in the paint. Going up for the shot is Sean Kelly, but Trey Farr, I think, got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Yes. He picks up his first personal, 9th team foul. And so at the free throw line, shooting 1-1 is Sean Kelly.
That's Trey's first, so no foul trouble for the big guy.
Free throw by Kelly is on the way and good. Kelly now with 1. 9 players for the Spartans are now in the scoring column. And Kelly hits them both. Sean Kelly with 2, 6'7" freshman from West Palm Beach, Florida. Badgers break the fast break with a highlight reel. Trey Farr, two-hand slam dunk on the alley-oop from Tyler Boyack. Spartans try to penetrate. They lose the ball. Trey Farr goes down to the ground to try to come up with it. Are they going to call him a foul, or was he out of bounds?
Oh, he's walked the... No,
they're going to call a foul on Trey Farr. That's his second. I did not see a foul. That ball was loose, and Trey went down and got it.
Coach Rob is incredulous. And you hate to see Trey have to come out with when he's on such a roll.
21 points in 15 minutes.
Couple of French pastry dunks. I mean, geez.
Yeah, this is a highlight half for Trey. Free throw by Jelon Jackson is good.
You know, he's a Division I player.
He is.
And, you know, he gets in a weight program continues to kind of build his upper body and his lower body. He's really fun to watch. He's got a bright future.
And checking in for the Badgers is Nikola Dakovic from Banja Luka, Bosnia, 6'8" freshman. And Jelon Jackson will shoot a second free throw. And the free throw by Jelon is on the way and good. So Jelon Jackson hits both free throws. He's got 9, and he leads the Spartans with those 9 points. Now putting some pressure on Taylor Miller. Miller across the timeline, guarded by Azarian Stevens. To Braden Johnson, looks inside, goes around to Taylor Miller, fakes the 3, fakes the jab step, looking inside for Dakovic. Or Johnson gets it. He's moved out of ways, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson penetrates, kicks to Tyler Boyack, shoots the 3, off the mark, no good, rebound Stevens. Here come the Spartans, Jelon Jackson. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Jelon Jackson. Tyler Boyack did a good job. He got back.
Yes, he did, and he held his ground, and Jackson tried to do a Euro step to avoid him, but Jackson just couldn't avoid the contact, and Boyack took one for the team.
So the Badgers with the ball and the 15-point lead. With 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Taylor Miller penetrates, shoots the shot with the left hand, no good. Rebound Dakovic. Baseline to Johnson, up to Boyack, into the corner to Miller. Miller goes baseline and gets called for the offensive foul. Taylor Miller, his first. That's the 10th team foul on the Badgers.
The help defender got out of the restricted as Miller came across the baseline and drew the offensive foul. The only question was whether he was out of the restricted, and he must have been.
So the Spartans with the ball. Jelon Jackson across the timeline, picked up by Tyler Boyack, gets a pick up high, pulls up, pass to Brown. Raven Brown now penetrates, goes up strong with the left hand, no good, and the rebound comes down to Johnson. Badgers push it up to Boyack. Boyack on the right wing. Now back to Taylor Miller. Miller launches an NBA 3 and beyond and hits it. Taylor Miller trying to make up for lost time, and he's got 2 3-pointers. Penetration, and then the ball stolen by Tyler Boyack. Boyack loses it. And what are we going to call here?
A little huffing and puffing, but I don't think they're going to whistle anything. A lot to do about nothing.
Isaiah Green trying to
to be young again.
Draw the attention of Taylor Miller. And now, okay, Taylor Miller does get the foul. That's his second. And we're already in the double bonus. So Isaiah Green will shoot 2. Now the referee comes over and talks with head coach Rob Nielsen to explain what's happening. Isaiah Green hits the free throw. So Duckworth checks in and Tyler Boyack goes out. Matt Norman in and Taylor Miller goes out. Miller picked up 2 fouls and 2 3-pointers in his time back on the floor.
Fair trade.
Yeah, I would do that. So Isaiah Green to shoot a second free throw. On the way and good. So Green now with 4. And full court pressure once again by the Spartans. Duckworth gets it ahead to Branson Blackner. Goes coast to coast. Goes up for the shot. Has it blocked, but a lot of contact as well, I guess. And they're going to call the foul on Amir Mandzik. His first, 9th team foul. And shooting 2 will be Nate Duckworth. Seems like it's been a long time since we've been at home.
Yeah, you guys have been on the in road games in this SWAC, or it's not just a hop, skip, and a jump. You got to put some miles on.
Blackner hits the free throw. He's got 13.
And what's the closest game? 120 miles away?
I don't know. What is it, Price?
Oh, Price.
Dakovic misses the rebound layup, gets it back again. Pump fake, goes up for the shot, draws the foul.
Nice pass there.
Yeah, it was a great pass. Was that Norman? I think it was Matt Norman. And I think Raven Brown picks up his first personal. 10th team foul. And Dakovic will go to the free throw line. A chance to get in the scoring column here. Free throw is on the way. Nice rotation, and it's good. Badgers now have 7 players in the scoring column. Dakovic takes his time, shoots the second, and it's good.
A couple of nice looking free throws.
Very nice. 54-35, the Badgers on top by 19. That looked like an offensive push-off, but no call. Penetration by Drakez Harvey. Shot out of the corner by Mandzik. Off the mark, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Duckworth. And it'll go back to the Spartans.
Sometimes shots that don't touch any iron are the hardest ones to rebound.
Very. So the Spartans will inbound on their own baseline. And they get it into Jelon Jackson. Jackson, some razzle-dazzle, now to Amir Mandzik. Mandzik penetrates, kicks. Shot on the way by Isaiah Green is off the mark. Tracked down by Braden Johnson. Johnson leaves it back for Duckworth, and the Badgers will set up the offense with 2.5 minutes to go. Blackner up high to Matt Norman. To Braden Johnson. Fakes the free throw shot, penetrates, misses it, and then Nikola Dakovic gets called for the foul, I think.
And Braden Johnson's rubbing the top of his head because he got popped on it. Oh, they're going to...
Yeah, they're going to call the foul on Dakovic.
Oh.
His first, and the Spartans will shoot 2.
Well, it was on the rebound, so then free throws for the Spartans, as you mentioned. Braden Johnson saying, what's a guy got to do to get a whistle?
Yeah, a little frustration on Braden's part. He's got 2 fouls and no points here in the first half. And he missed a layup, but there was reason for it. Mandzik, free throw, good. Amir Mandzik now has 2 points in the game. Isaiah Green, some good minutes and 4 points. He comes out, and checking back in is Javante Wiley. Or Wiley. Second free throw by Mandzik is good. So Mandzik with 3, and he'll come out. Josiah Miller, 6'3" redshirt freshman from Denver, checks in.
Spartans are trying to stay with this full court zone trap, trying to create some turnovers.
Badgers break it. Johnson goes to the baseline, pulls up, shoots the jumper, it's good. Braden Johnson, his first 2.
It's a nice skill set to just pull right up and hit the short-range jumper.
That's not an easy shot.
No.
Especially the angle he had. Drakez Harvey penetrates, splits the defenders, but misses the left-handed layup. Rebound comes down to Johnson. Badgers push it up the floor. Matt Norman. Way out high to Duckworth. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 1:45 on the game clock. Inside to Johnson. Johnson squares against Harvey, penetrates, puts the shot up, fouled from behind, but no call. They say somebody did get a hand on it. Yes, they did. They got a lot of hands.
On his forearm.
It looked like Josiah Miller came over and helped. And it looked like it could have been a foul, but no call. And Braden's going to come out. They don't want him to pick up that third foul here in the final minute 37. So the Badgers go a little bit smaller. Darian Nebeker is in. And it looks like we had somebody crossed over the line. Are they going to call a foul? Foul? I thought he made a step. Oh, delay of game warning, so it's Badger ball. Are they? I am totally confused. They gave a delay of game warning to Colorado Northwestern, but Colorado Northwestern has the ball.
Gets the ball.
I don't know how that happened. Okay. Either way, the Spartans with the ball, trailing by 19 here in the first half. Wiley over to Brown. Brown shoots the three-pointer from the top of the key. It's good. He's got 5.
Defense closeout was just a little slow, and he was able to get his feet set.
Matt Norman for 3. Off the mark. No good. And here come the Spartans again. Trailing by 16. Penetration, Brown. Leap and leaner. Good. Raven Brown with 7. 5 in a row for the Spartans. Matt Norman, three-point territory, trying to get a pick from Dakovic. Does. Wants to penetrate, crossover, puts up the shot under pressure. Almost got it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Foul is going to be called on Josiah Miller, his first. Logan Sorensen going to check back in for the Badgers to play this final 52.4. And Matt Norman will shoot 2 for the Snow College Badgers. Norman's free throw, good. Norman with 7.
Go with a couple of really nice passes.
And Dakovic comes out after giving some good minutes to the Badgers. Second free throw by Norman, good. Norman now with 8. 50 seconds left in the first half. Penetration stolen away by Nate Duckworth. Duckworth one-on-one, goes in strong, has a shot blocked from behind by Raven Brown.
Nice move to get past Jackson, but then Raven Brown cleaning it up with the weak side wipe away.
So the Badgers will inbound on the baseline. It'll be Nate Duckworth to inbound. Norman fakes the 3, 1 dribble. Skip pass is stolen, intended for Branson Blackner. And that's got to be it. Oh, jump ball. And the Badgers will take it on the alternating possession. Raven Brown taking it all the way to the hoop, and as he kind of crossed over to get in front of the rim, Badgers grabbed a hold of it.
Tied him up.
2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Coach Rob Nielsen saying, hey, let's take our time here. And the Badgers could take the last shot, leading 58-42. Branson Blackner, guarded by Draquez Harvey. Now to Duckworth. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Matt Norman out high, now to Nebeker. Nebeker puts it on the floor, loses it, gets it back again, puts the shot up, and good.
Oh, man. Just the way they drew that one up.
Darian Nebeker with the basket. Shot at the buzzer is no good. So at halftime, the Badgers lead it 60-42, an 18-point lead. We'll be back with the halftime show, the Snow College halftime show, right after this.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Welcome back to the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow College is the nation's finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and Richfield. Visit snow.edu. Exciting first half, at least what you saw of it.
Yeah, well, no.
I'm going to tease you a little bit.
Yeah, I earned that one. It was really cool to see. At one point in time, it was Trey Farr 8, Colorado Northwestern 2, I believe. And then he just continued on, and listening to this, I was on my way up, and they dumped it into the post, and either he was just overpowering people or they were losing track of him, which I couldn't imagine how you could lose track of Trey Farr. I mean, he's one of the best players Snow has.
He was just doing a great job of sealing off. The Badgers were rotating the ball around and getting the angle to get it inside. Honestly, it's the best job the Badgers have done at getting the ball inside to him. I mean, he was wide open for some.
And if he gets decent position, he just has a great, fairly polished all-around game. He can get to his left-hand jump hook, right-hand jump hook. He can shot fake, go up and under, or he can just power. And so and then he runs the court so well. So it's great to see Trey have such a fine first half. And then Branson Blackner, off to a great start. So they were kind of having to pick their poison because Blackner was shooting the ball well from the perimeter, and then Farr was, doing his work in the paint, and the Spartans just really didn't have an answer.
And that's what an inside game can do. I mean, you get focused on trying to double team or help defense down in there, and that's going to open it wide up for Branson Blackner. Let's take a look at some individual scoring here in the first half. For the Colorado Northwestern Spartans, Jelon Jackson off the bench. He scores 9 points in that first half. 7 for Raven Brown, 6 for Jerquez Harvey, 5 for Jordan Stratch, 4 points for Isaiah Green, 4 for Javante Wiley, 3 for Amer Manzik, 2 for Azarian Stevens, and 2 for Sean Kelly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players in the scoring column for the Colorado Northwestern Spartans. For the Badgers, as we mentioned, led in the first half by 21 first half points by Trey Farr. 13 points for Branson Blackner. And the Badgers are close to having another double-figure scorer as Matt Norman finished the first half with 8. Taylor Miller came off the bench at 2 big three-pointers. He's got 6. 3 points for Nate Duckworth on a 3. Logan Sorensen off the bench hits a 3. Darian Nebeker with 2. Nikola Dakovic hit 2 free throws in the first half, and Braden Johnson finally got in the scoring column with 2 as well. Foul trouble, Trey Farr has 2, Braden Johnson has 2, Jonah Roth has 2, and Taylor Miller has 2 for the Snow College Badgers. So it's going to be interesting first few minutes of that second half to make sure they don't pick up that third.
Yeah, I mean, that's if you're looking at like a career night for Trey. I mean, the only thing that can get in the way of that would be foul trouble. So, and he has 2, but they were able to get him off, but he's on pace to have just a fantastic night, and I don't know that the Spartans they're not a very big team. They don't really have an answer for him.
We'll take this opportunity for another timeout in the Snow College Halftime Show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back with some team statistics and some analyzation from head coach Red Jackson. We'll do that for you right after this timeout.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
My mom told me to not take a class before 8 a.m. my first semester. Mom told me the library was the best place to study. Mom told me to get involved on campus. My mom told me that Snow College was the best place to start. And don't tell my mom this, but she was right. Coming to Snow College was the best decision I've ever made.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high-gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole-home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
I'm Dr. Chris Karish, orthopedic surgeon with a subspecialty in sports medicine. Central Valley Medical Center has state-of-the-art operating rooms and the latest orthopedic equipment to provide me with the tools to perform safe and minimally invasive procedures. I've had the opportunity to treat athletes from my own sons to the NFL. I provide a wide variety of treatments to get you back on your feet and enjoying your life. Come see us here at Central Valley Medical Center, where we can treat you as a friend and not a medical record number.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
Welcome back to the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow College has assembled the best quality, the most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu. And Coach, before we get to the team stats here, I just looked up and realized, I'm into the game, but I just realized Badgers are on pace for 120 points, a 60-point half.
Yeah, there's only 20-minute halves, as you mentioned. That's 3 points a minute. It's not very much defense, let's put it that way. But let me tell you,
I'm guessing it's going to be reflected in the stats here that you're going to show us.
There are some interesting stats. Well, let's start here with the Spartans. They're not shooting poorly. They're shooting 13 of 27. That's 48% on any given night. You'd think, hey, that's good shooting. And they're 3 of 12 from beyond the arc. So really, the in the paint stuff's where they're doing a lot of good things. Most of the off transition and dribble penetration. They're 13 of 16 from the free throw line for 81%, but they only have 6 rebounds, so they're not doing much on the glass. Now for the Badgers, 58%.
That's pretty darn good.
And then you couple that with 22 rebounds. So the Badgers are out rebounding the Spartans by 16. They're out shooting them by a full 10% from the field. They're 7 of 18, so they're almost 39% from beyond the arc, which is really good. And then they're 11 of 14 from the free throw line for 78%. So Badgers
which is actually probably one of their better free throw shooting games so far.
So right now everything's clicking on all cylinders. And just to show you, I think to me, also one of the more important stats is they have 14 assists. So they're really unselfish. You mentioned Trey's having a great game, but post players have to have the ball fed to him generally. So for your post guy to be having a really good game, that means your teammates are setting up good angles to enter the ball to him. They're being unselfish. They're looking. They're making the extra pass. And to have 14 assists in a half, that's outstanding. That means that in this case that more than a third of their points are coming off of a pass. So that's a great ratio.
3 assists for Nate Duckworth, 3 assists for Branson Blackner, 2 for Braden Johnson, 2 for Matt Norman, and 2 for Darian Nebeker. So that's pretty good. And you mentioned the offensive rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds. So Badgers are shooting almost 60%, and when they're missing, they're getting an offensive rebound.
Yep. So it's been a great half of basketball for the Badgers.
One thing about it, they've got to finish. Okay, so they've still got 20 minutes that they've got to play. And they need to find a way to be able to bottle this and carry it over to Saturday's game against CSI.
So I was just thinking, we were doing a game here where the Badgers looked dead in the water at halftime. They were down 17 to CSI and lit the fuse and came back and won by 8 or 9 or 10. So It can happen. You can't fall asleep. These are collegiate players that they're going up against. So they got to come out hungry.
And this is probably one of the most talented CNCC teams that they've been able to put on the floor in quite some time.
Well, and the thing is you see flashes of it. They can really get out in transition. They can really run. So the Badgers just have to not be content with just a half a play. They have to come out and play a full game.
All right, so at halftime, the Snow College Badgers lead it by 18, 60-42. And we'll be back ready to start the second half right after this timeout.
You no longer need to worry over missing teeth or dentures not fitting correctly. Douglas Dentistry offers tooth replacement options, including complete dentures, partial dentures to bridges, dental implants, and much more.
Call 283-3800 so Dr. Douglas can improve your smile. That's 283-3800, or visit Douglas Dentistry at 41 West, 700 South in Ephraim, across from Los Amigos.
Try us online at douglasdentistry.ephraim.com or find us on Facebook. This is Dr. Douglas. Let us take care of and improve your dental health.
Now's a great time to go deep at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi. Try the hot and ready deep dish lunch combo with 4 slices of Detroit-style deep dish pizza with pepperoni and 1 20-ounce Pepsi product. Makes my mouth water just thinking on it. Hey, you can also go deep with a deep dish 3-meat treat and the deep dish ultimate pizzas, and you'll have a hard time wiping that satisfied smile off your face. Go deep today at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi.
A lot can happen when your sidekick is a dog.
Kicker! Oh, I got this.
That's why you use Zelle in the Mountain America app. It makes sending and receiving money fast and easy. So Kicker and I can keep the adventure going.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S.
Kicker, my sleeping bag.
I've got this.
All with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app.
When your family comes to visit, does your internet seem to slow down? All those extra devices can chew up your bandwidth in a hurry, making your internet seem sluggish. Give your internet a boost with the Family Up plan from MTCC and make everyone happy. For a small fee, Family Up plans temporarily increase your internet speed while your family is here and go back to normal when they leave. Now everyone will love coming to your house even more. For more information and pricing, give MTCC a call today at 835-2929 or visit us at manti.com.
Are you worried about paying for college? Do you wish there was an affordable option that didn't sacrifice quality? Snow College. It's got to be the best kept secret in the state. Compared to my friends at bigger schools, I paid my tuition, housing, and books for less than their tuition costs alone. I even had enough left over to go shopping. To save my money. Can you actually edit that out? My dad listens to this station.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center on the campus of Snow College. Gary Chedester and Rhett Jackson with you as the Snow College Badgers lead it at half, 60-42, led by Trey Farr with 21 first half points. He did everything except take out the garbage, and maybe he did that during the halftime break. I'm not sure.
Well, it's a fantastic half. He got off to a great start, and as you mentioned, his teammates were looking for him. He finished early, and then he was out in transition running the court. and just had a great first half. And Branson Blackner, was solid as well, and just gave him that inside-outside look.
Spartans will start with the ball, and they go with the same starting lineup. It'll be Azarian Stevens on the wing, up high to Wiley. Baseline Stratch out to Draquez Harvey. Harvey penetrates with the left hand, now backs it out. Goes top of the key to Stevens. Back to Draquez. Draquez penetrates, puts up the shot under pressure, no good. Rebound comes down to Braden Johnson. Badgers push it up the floor. Now set up the offense. Nate Duckworth will back it out. They've got a mismatch somewhere as they've got Stratch playing Duckworth. Trey Farr tries to go in the paint. Now he's got it, but they don't get it to him. Now they do. Trey Farr goes baseline, and Norman backs it back out. Now over to Duckworth. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Duckworth penetrates, leaves it for Farr. Farr lays it in.
Wow, what a beautiful pass by Duckworth. Just a beautiful little wraparound pocket pass. And, of course, Trey Farr does what he does, finishes.
And draws offensive fouls.
Yeah, he's just cooking. He's a step and a half ahead of everybody.
I tell you, this is an impressive performance by Trey Farr as he draws the offensive foul on Raven Brown. Badgers back with the ball. Nate Duckworth across the timeline, trying to get the call from Rob Nielsen.
They're really liking this 1-4 high look.
Braden Johnson lays it in. Wow. Looked like they were going to steal it from him. Good control by Braden Johnson to just go up strong with it and lay it in. Draquez Harvey to the free throw line. Back to Stratch. Puts up the shot in the paint. It's good. It's a nice move by Jordan Stratch.
Yeah, good finish, and Harvey fed him with a pretty nice pass as well.
Azarian Stevens guarding Nate Duckworth. Way out high near midcourt. Looks like Branson Blackner might have twisted an ankle. Gets it into Farr. Farr goes into the paint. Fall away jumper on the way, no good, and the rebound or the foul is going to be called on Jordan Stratch.
Well, that was such an impressive move because at first he kind of backed down and he looked like he was going to give you a jump hook, and then he shot faked and faded away, drew the foul. It was almost nothing that defender could do.
So at the free throw line is Trey Farr to shoot 2. And it's off the mark. So apparently the only thing he's having trouble with is the free throws.
That one came out a little flat, didn't it?
It did. And he's normally a pretty good shooter. He's got a nice touch. But Trey takes his time for the second free throw. It's on the way and good. So Trey hits 1 out of 2. He's got 24. He's filled up my score sheet. Matthew Hamilton's checked in for the Spartans. He had it top of the key. Now over on the wing to Javante Wiley. And we're going to have a blocking foul on Braden Johnson. Yep, that's going to be the third on Braden.
He's had a frustrating evening.
Very frustrating. Just 4 points and 3 fouls now. And the Spartans will inbound on their baseline. Looking for Harvey. Kicks it way out high to Hamilton. Coming off a pick, shooting the 3 is Stevens. No good, and the rebound, Braden Johnson. Duckworth ahead quickly to Norman. Matt Norman fakes the 3, kind of looks to penetrate, jumps up in the air and leaves it for Johnson. Johnson, nice move. Braden Johnson went strong, kind of did a double dip and banks it in. Harvey. Inside to Hamilton. Back outside to Draquez Harvey. Shoots the 3 and hits the 3.
Duckworth's got to run Harvey off the line, but Harvey is also really good off the dribble. So
he is. You got to kind of pick your poison.
Yep, causes you a few problems.
Duckworth to Braden Johnson on the right wing. Johnson looks inside, puts it on the ground, goes baseline penetration, leaves it for Trey Farr for the easy layup.
Boy, everything's just bunnies right now. They're just anything inside of 3 feet is what Snow's getting.
Out high, Raven Brown. Now to Stevens. Stevens penetrates and travels. Good defense by Braden Johnson. And he's got to be careful. He's got the 3, and Coach Rob's leaving him out there. Jelon Jackson checks in for the first time here in the second half. Badgers have kind of slowed things down here in this second half, not scoring at quite the pace they were in the first half. Penetration by Norman.
They have been more methodical, but they've been every bit as precise.
Right.
And everything, the passes have been right on the money. They've executed good screens, and so it's methodical precision, let's put it that way.
I like that. Third team foul on the Spartans. Draquez Harvey picks up foul number 2, and the Badgers will inbound. Johnson fakes the 3, penetrates, and gets called for an offensive foul. Unbelievable. So Braden's got as many, well, I guess not. He's got 4 fouls. And is Coach Rob going to leave him in? No, he's going to go to Darian Nebeker. So Darian will check in. And you're right, Braden is just very frustrated. Coach Rob just looks at him and smiles.
One of those nights.
Yep. Well, maybe he'll have it tomorrow night. Draquez, nice penetration.
Just would not be denied. Great crossover and then just strong.
Shot it over Trey Farr, who was there defensively. Nebeker, right wing. Top of the key. Crossover dribble now to Matt Norman. Norman looking inside for Nebeker. High post to Trey Farr. Low post to Nebeker. And Nebeker is fouled first. That's going to be on Jelon Jackson, I believe. It is his second and the 4th team foul on the Spartans. With 16:03 remaining here in the ball game, Badgers lead it by 20, 69-49, and they'll inbound on the baseline. Nate Duckworth gets it into Nebeker, but Nebeker loses it. Here come the Spartans. Jelon Jackson on the baseline to Harvey. Harvey against Duckworth. Loses it, but Javonte Wiley picks it up. He looked like he traveled, but gets it out to Hamilton. Hamilton's 3 is off the mark. Rebound Trey Farr. Here come the Badgers. Nate Duckworth leaves it for Branson Blackner to shoot the 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Draquez Harvey. Here comes Harvey. Euro step, goes up for the shot, no good, but the foul is going to be called on Duckworth or Branson Blackner.
He's really fast and can really attack off the dribble, and he doesn't really lose any speed when he does a crossover or if he changes direction, and then he can elevate pretty quick. So Harvey, he's had a nice little run here about the last 4 minutes of this game.
Had 6 at the half. He's got 11 now. A chance to add to it as he steps to the free throw line. Free throw is on the way and good.
I was just going to say, I think he might have packed his game socks in the dark.
He's got a right foot blue sock and a left foot red sock. Maybe that's a style. I don't know.
I guess.
13 now.
Shoes match
for Draquez. And back to the full court pressure once again. Nate Duckworth gets across the timeline. Guarded by Stevens. Now goes to Nebeker. Out high. Guarded by Jelon Jackson. Matt Norman. 3-point territory inside to Darian. At the free throw line, Farr. Farr goes strong and lays it in. We're looking at another possible 3-point play, folks.
I'll steal one of your terms. You said you're going to have to pick your poison. Trey Farr gets it in the high post.
Yep.
And the defender, starts to climb out on him because Trey can hit that shot. And then Trey hits him with the shot fake, one dribble, big step, and then he's at the rim and you have to foul him. So Trey Farr showing off all the junk in the trunk.
3rd personal on Matthew Hamilton. 5th team foul, and the free throw is good. And Trey has 29.
Whereas if you give him space and it's a 14-foot set shot, and he's going to hit a tremendous percentage of that.
He is. Stevens launches the 3, off the mark, no good. Trey Farr battles for the rebound and comes up with it. The only thing we haven't seen him do is get a rebound and go coast to coast. Duckworth to Nebeker. Nebeker gets away from the defense. Skip pass to Blackner. Down low, Matt Norman. Up high, Duckworth. And Duckworth throws it to Coach Salmon. Or was that Nebeker? Nebeker throws it to Coach Salmon.
Well, the wing was out on the wing, extended, and then went to the coffin corner, and he didn't notice it, and like you say, threw it to the bench.
Draquez Harvey out high. Now gives it to Wiley. Wiley a couple of dribbles to Jelon Jackson. Jackson spins. The bench wanted traveling, but no call. To Wiley. Wiley penetrates, kicks it back out. Duckworth, I thought, got a hand on it, but they say no, it went out of bounds. It'll be Badger ball in the back court. 72-51, the Badgers by 21.
I'd like to see him get Trey Farr the ball back at near the high post, let him go back to work.
Branson Blackner, left wing. Trey getting position inside, but they don't get it to him. Now he's double teamed. Skip pass. Branson Blackner fakes the three, penetrates. Now Nebeker from the free throw line. Fall away from 8 feet, no good. And the rebound comes down to Shoyoye, who's checked into the ball game for the first time. Jerquez Harvey out of the corner, shoots the three, off the mark. Branson Blackner pushes it. No advantage, and the Badgers will set up the offense. Duckworth to Norman, right wing, high post. Trey Farr down low to Nebeker, and Nebeker missed the bunny.
That was a great pass.
I thought he was going to get an assist. Jelon Jackson penetrates, kicks, shot up, and no good by Shoyoye, but the foul is going to be called on the Badgers, and is it Jelon Jackson injured?
He's a little slow getting up there.
Matt Norman picks up his second personal, fourth team foul on the Badgers. And we've got a timeout. It's a media timeout. So we'll take the opportunity for a word from our sponsors. We'll be back as the Badgers lead at 72-51. We'll be back in 60.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast. CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedister and Rhett Jackson with you. At the free throw line is a Feiloa Shoyoye from Miami, Florida, at the free throw line to shoot two. I don't think he got any action in the game over at Rangeley, Colorado. First time I've seen him. Hits the free throw. So now the Spartans have 10 players that have scored in the game. And he hits both. Shoyoye.
Shoyoye, he's a well-built player.
And it looked like real fundamentally sound on the free throw, too. Again, full court pressure by the Spartans. Duckworth pushes it, gets across the timeline. They fake the double team. Now to Branson Blackner. Gets the pick out high by Trey Farr to Nebeker on the right wing. Blackner looks inside. Shoyoye might be the answer against Trey Farr as he's battling hard, and now Duckworth gets called for the travel.
Move the pivot foot before the ball hit the court. You see that all the time.
Seems like that call is being made a lot more often. I blame kids watching the NBA.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I'm going with. Shoyoye way out high. Leaves it for Isaiah Green. Now to Stratch. To Jerquez Harvey. Penetrates but loses the ball to Blackner. Blackner against Duckworth, and Blackner goes in for the layup. Branson Blackner with 15. His first two of the second half.
Just a quick transition there as they scooped up that loose ball and got right into offense.
Harvey penetrates again. Took a one step too many. And Raven Brown is going to check in, and Harvey's going to go out. Harvey, the redshirt freshman or redshirt sophomore from Aurora, Colorado, has been pretty much the only thing holding the Spartans together. 74-53, Badgers by 21. Inside, Trey Farr. Banks it home. Farr now with 31. That time Isaiah Green was trying to guard him at 5'8". That wasn't going to happen.
They're going to get an illegal screen on the Spartans, so it'll be right back to the Badgers.
Jordan Stratch with his 4th.
Branson Blackner felt the wrath of a pretty sharp hip bone there. It's almost like a high stick in hockey. You know, you kind of throw that hip out and drill somebody.
Duckworth to Norman. Back to Duckworth. Badgers running a double high post here with Nebaker and Trey Farr. Farr looked to dive down low, and they don't get it to him. Instead, they pass it right to Shoyoye. Shoyoye, very athletic, goes up high and catches the pass. Now out to Manzik. Manzik shoots the 3, no good. Rebound Trey Farr. Ahead quickly to Matt Norman. Norman gets the layup. Matt Norman with 10, and the Badgers now have 3 players in double figures.
And it's a terrible rotation out of that 3-point shot by the Spartans. They just didn't get anybody back.
And Shoyoye gets called for an offensive foul, an illegal screen once again.
Well, the wheels are coming off.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit of frustration for Coach Nathan Tarrin. He just cannot find an answer to this Badger offense. He's tried full court press. He's tried half court trap. He's tried zone. He's tried man-to-man. Trey Farr, a couple of dribbles, hands back to Nate Duckworth. Duckworth way out high, now penetrates to the free throw line. Leaves it down low to Nebaker. Nebaker out to Blackner. Blackner skip pass. Matt Norman shoots the 3. Off the mark, no good. And the rebound comes down to Manzik. Manzik hands it to Raven Brown. Brown pushes it up. Now backs out and sets up the offense. Stratch to Green. Green against Duckworth. Gets the pick. Back on the Stratch with the easy layup.
That's a pretty play there. Nice give and go.
Stratch set a good pick to set that up at the high post. Duckworth now penetrates. Kicks back to Nebaker. Nebaker launches the 3. In and out. And the rebound comes down to Manzik. Almost stolen by Duckworth. Isaiah Green pulls up, shoots the 15-footer. No good. Rebound Nebaker. Nebaker ahead to Duckworth. Duckworth to the free throw, or top of the key rather. Gives it to Norman, gets it back again. Now to Nebaker on the right wing. Nebaker penetrates, goes to the baseline, and draws the foul. It's going to be called against Isaiah Green, I believe.
That's Darian's strength, as he's really good with the ball in his hands. He can really attack off the dribble. And for his size, has a quick first step and then causes the interior of the defense a lot of problems, and they had to foul him to stop him.
So that's the 8th team foul on the Spartans, and at the free throw line will be Darian Nebaker to shoot 1 plus the bonus. Darian Nebaker, 6'6" sophomore from West Jordan. Free throw is on the way and no good. Trey Farr saying, hey, I thought he was shooting 2. He never did try for the rebound. Badgers almost come up with a steal. And timeout is going to be taken by the Spartans, as on the ground was Shoyoye. Do we have a 30-second timeout or a 60? So I think it's going to be apparently it's going to be a 60 as they're sitting down. So we'll take a timeout as well. Badgers lead at 78-55, a 23-point lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedister and Rhett Jackson with you. Snow College Badgers with their biggest lead now of 23, 78-55. And a reminder that next Thursday the Badgers will be at home once again. And if you want a free hot dog, show up wearing orange. And they're going to give away 500 more free hot dogs next week. Inside pass intended for Harvey, stolen by Duckworth. Duckworth to Nebeker, gets it back again. Now to Blackner. Blackner all alone for three, shoots it short. And the rebound comes down to the Spartans. Jelon Jackson pushes it up the floor. And then loses it. Jonah Roth comes up with it. So Roth in for the Badgers. Trey Farm might be done for the night. I don't know. He's done a night's work. Yes. But I would be curious to see if we could get him to maybe 40 points. He's got 31 right now. Pass down low. Nebeker. Everybody clears out. Nebeker goes against Harvey. And the hold is going to be called on Draquez. That's going to be foul number 3 on Draquez. 9th team foul on the Spartans.
A nice post up there by Nebeker and forced Harvey to kind of grab at him. And 1-and-1 though, because it happened on the post up.
Tyler Boyack checks in and Matt Norman comes out. Nebeker to shoot 1-and-1. First one on the way and good. So Darien with 3 points now. Matthew Hamilton will check in for the Spartans. And going out is Shoyoye. I was impressed with the minutes. I mean, he did score. He hit the 2 free throws, but he was about the only person that made Trey work even harder for his points.
Yeah, came in and did some good defense for him.
Nebeker misses the back end of the 1 plus the bonus. And the Spartans with the rebound. Jelon Jackson out high, guarded by Boyack. Jackson penetrates, and he draws the foul on Tyler. So Boyack gets 2, his second personal. 5th team foul on the Badgers. They're going to say it's before the shot, so the Spartans will inbound on the baseline. Jackson looks for help now, lobs it way out high to Stevens. Azarian Stevens. A little shake and bacon, doesn't go anywhere. Now Draquez Harvey launches the 3. No good, rebound Nebeker. And Nebeker will pull it back out and slow it up. Duckworth, 3-point territory, over to Boyack, into the corner. Branson Blackner to Boyack, top of the key. Duckworth left wing. Boyack. Blackner as the Badgers work around the perimeter. Now Nebeker comes out and sets a pick. Goes to Boyack. Boyack kicks and gets called for the foul. Tyler Boyack penetrated and kicked into the corner to Jonah Roth, but couldn't stop in time and picks up foul number 3.
There was Harvey waiting on him and had his feet set, drew the offensive foul.
Draquez Harvey will bring it up for the Spartans, and he'll be met near the top of the key by Branson Blackner. So he gives it up to Jelon Jackson. Jackson penetrates, goes all the way underneath the basket, lobs it way out high. Azarian Stevens. Stevens against Nebeker. Good defense. Down low, and Tyler Boyack gets the block against Matthew Hamilton. Here come the Badgers. Branson Blackner fakes the 3, goes inside to Jonah Roth. Nobody there. Jonah Roth jump hooks it in. Jonah Roth his first 2.
He was surprised he was that open.
Now the Badgers have 10 players in the scoring column. Down low, this time Hamilton gets it to go. Matthew Hamilton, his first 2. Taylor Miller will check in at the next dead ball, as will Amir Manzik. Duckworth to Blackner, shoots the 3, short, front of the iron. Rebound Jelon Jackson. Jackson has it stolen by Branson Blackner. Here come the Badgers back on the attack, 3-on-2. Darian Nebeker over to Jonah Roth, pump fake, goes up for it, no good, but he draws the foul.
Nice pass by Nebeker, and he hit the brakes, so he didn't pick up an offensive foul. He came to a hard jump stop and then a nice pocket pass to set up Roth.
So Jonah Roth will go to the free throw line and shoot 2, as that is the 10th team foul on the Spartans, and fouling out is Jordan Stratch. A lot of fouls have been called in this game. Stratch becomes the first casualty. as he fouls out with 9 points. He had 5 at the half, another 4 in the second half. Braden Johnson has 4, but he's on the bench. Trey Farr had 2 in the first half, hasn't picked up the other. Tyler Boyack with 3. And the free throw by Jonah Roth is good. Roth has 3, and the Badger lead is now 25. Roth's second free throw, good again. So Roth has 4.
And they're going to get a rebound foul. I think they're going to get Jaquez Harvey for pushing Darian Nebeker on the, as they were kind of jockeying for position.
Wow. Amir Manzik is who gets called for the foul. That's his second. So at the free throw line is Darian Nebeker, and he misses. And he'll shoot a second. Nebeker, free throw, good. Darian Nebeker with 4 points, 2 in each half. And the Badger lead is 27. Jelon Jackson over on the wing to Stevens, up high to Manzik. To Jelon Jackson, shoots the right wing 3 and hits it.
That time the help side went all the way into the paint to help on that post, and it was a nice skip pass to the open shot.
Tyler Boyack dribbles out, gives it to Taylor Miller. Miller looked to penetrate. In the corner to Branson Blackner. Now Boyack from the top of the key, almost threw it away, does throw it away.
A little sloppy on that possession.
Ifeoluwa Shoyoye checks in from Miami, Florida, the 6'7" sophomore. So Spartans with the ball, trailing by 24. 3-point shot faked by Hamilton. Now out of the corner. 3-point shot is good by Azarian Stevens. He's got 5. And the Spartans are going to take a timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. With 6:21 remaining, the Badger lead has been cut to 21. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedester along with Rhett Jackson as the Snow College Badgers lead 84-63, and they've been pretty much in control this entire game. A lot of that thanks to the immediate presence of Trey Farr. As you mentioned, at one time it was Trey Farr 8 and Colorado Northwestern 3.
Yeah, and then it's just ballooned from there. He hasn't played here in this stretch about 10 minutes, but man, he's had a great game.
Badgers break the full court pressure. Taylor Miller in there. Over to Tyler Boyack on the left wing. Boyack, a couple of dribbles, comes out to the top of the key now to Branson Blackner. Looking inside for Roth. That's what they were doing with Trey Farr, and Jonah Roth gets the easy layup.
Just the entry passes have been very accurate and right on time where the post can do something with it.
And then Jonah Roth picks up foul number 3.
And no need, because it was way away from the basket.
Yeah,
He just played
he
solid.
could get a lot of time here. He could finish out the game if he can stay out of foul trouble. So Matthew Hamilton will go to the free throw line and shoot 1 plus the bonus. Free throw is on the way and good. Matthew Hamilton now with 3. I'd like to see Jonah get some time down there and see the Badgers work to get it inside to him. I think they're going to need a lot more of his presence if they're going to make a deep run in the postseason.
Yeah, because you got to have a 1-2 punch in the post.
Again, full court pressure. Badgers break it fairly easily and then almost turn it over, but Branson Blackner hustles out and gets it to Boyack. Boyack, nice pump fake, down low to Darian Nebeker. Nebeker in trouble, goes up, banks it off the glass, but they're going to call a goaltending. So Darian Nebeker is going to get point number 5 and 6. Spartans with the ball, Jelon Jackson looking inside for Hamilton.
They're going to get Roth again?
They are. Jonah Roth with foul number 4. I tell you, Jonah Roth and Braden Johnson have really picked up some
whistle magnets tonight.
Yeah, they are. That's the best way to put it. Free throw by Hamilton is good. Matthew Hamilton with 5. And he's 3 out of his last 3 free throw attempts. We'll shoot a 4th. And it's good. So Matthew Hamilton with 6, all here in the second half. Again, full court pressure. Badgers taking their time. Hopefully not too much time. Darian Nebeker in the paint, out to Taylor Miller. Fakes the 3, penetrates, goes up for the left hand. Nice move, Taylor Miller. Taylor Miller with 8. Hamilton again, baseline, loses the ball, picks it up again. Goes backdoor to Azarian Stevens, off the mark, no good. And foul is going to be called on
Miller.
Taylor Miller, his 3rd.
It's a really hard cut there along the baseline there by the Spartan.
Azarian Stevens?
Stevens, yeah. And Miller had to foul him to keep him from just getting a clean layup.
Stevens to shoot 2. First one is off the mark, no good.
Ends up being a good foul because missed the free throw.
90-67. We said the Badgers were on pace for 120. I think they're going to fall a little bit short of that. It's been a lot slower pace here in the second half. Second free throw missed. And Jonah Roth with the rebound.
No reason why they couldn't hit 100, though.
Boyack misses the 3. Rebound Shoyoye. To Jelon Jackson. Into the corner to Stevens. Stevens goes baseline, lays it up, and misses the shot. Rebound Branson Blackner. Blackner pushes it up, leaves it for Taylor Miller, who jumps and shoots the 3, in and out. Boy, that looked like it touched the net and decided not to go in.
It's a pretty shot, had a lot of nice arch and rotation, and it just looked like it was going to go right in, and it just, tough break shot.
Logan Sorensen in, Branson Blackner out, and so the Badgers have no starters on the floor now. Drakez Harvey has checked back in for the Spartans. 90-67. Badgers with the lead. 4:19 remaining. Drakez Harvey into the corner and penetrate by Brown. Out of the corner, Green shoots the 3, no good. Rebound Darian Nebeker. Nebeker passes up quickly to Taylor Miller, stops and pops the 3. This one's good.
Pretty transition 3. One of the best times to shoot them.
Miller with 11. Badgers now with 4 players in double figures. Nice move by Hamilton, but blocked easily by Jonah Roth. Miller saying, I want it again for a 3. He's in the corner. And Miller launches again for 3, and it's good.
It might be a time for a heat check.
That's 2 threes in a row, and he had 2 threes in the first half.
He has good body language. He's just feeling it.
And now a foul is going to be called on Matthew Hamilton. That's his 4th.
I was just going to give Jonah Roth some props on that block he had. That time he didn't overreact, and he trusted his position, timed it, and swatted it away. And then Miller comes right down and drills a 3. So it's a really cool sequence there for the Badgers.
96-67, the Badgers on top with 3.5 minutes to go. Darian Nebeker's now going to check out and get a rest. And the Badgers go even deeper into the bench here with Nikola Dakovic into the ball game. Taylor Miller shoots another three. Oh, that was a nice soft touch. Did not get it to go. Jonah Roth with the rebound. But he passes it over to Isaiah Green, who's out and running on the fast break, and he gets the bucket. Nice job by Isaiah Green to pull up and hit the jumper.
In traffic.
96-69. Palindrome. Back to Tyler Boyack, and they're going to call an illegal screen on Logan Sorensen, his second. And that is the 10th team foul on the Badgers.
And the thing that's kind of frustrating about that whistle is whenever teams run dribble handoffs, you could justify a whistle on about every exchange. That was just kind of a nickel dimer.
Down low, Shoshoye out to Amer Manzik. Fakes the three, penetrates, shoot the leap and leaner, no good. Rebound Logan Sorensen. Sorensen out quickly to Taylor Miller. Badgers go 3-on-4 fast break. Miller down all the way to the baseline, now kicks it out. And the Badgers can't come up with it. No, they do. Nice tip by Dakovic into the corner. Sorensen fakes the three. Penetrates, goes nice pass down low to Dakovic. He has it knocked away from him out of bounds.
Fast and furious action there.
We've been stuck on 96-69 for half a minute now. And the Badgers taking a timeout. I believe they are. We'll make this a Douglas Dentistry timeout. You'll feel like showing off that beautiful smile. Call 283-3800. And a check of the Central Valley Medical Center scoreboard. For an appointment with the pediatrician Gordon Duvall, call 623-3246. Badgers lead at 96-69 in a palindrome with 2:24 remaining. Badgers have pretty much had their way here against the Spartans. I don't know that they've ever really felt threatened. I mean, they got it down to about 7 or 8 once or twice in the first half, but ever since then, it's been all Snow College.
Yeah, they've played with a real comfort level, and it seems like every time that someone steps on the court and gets an opportunity, they make the most of it. So it's been a really fun game.
Toughest thing we're going to have to do is to call the player of the game and the steal play of the game. Badgers on the inbounds play was intended an alley-oop for Nikola Dakovic, and I think he drew a foul. What did they call? They're going to talk things over here. Foul is going to be on Isaiah Green, his second. So who did he foul?
Looks like
Dakovic.
Sorensen.
Yeah, Sorensen, but Dakovic's the one that went to the ground, but Sorensen is going to shoot free throws. And Isaiah not really complaining. One of the referees over to talk to him, and he nodded his head and said, yeah, okay. So Logan Sorensen at the free throw line to shoot 2. He hit a big 3 in the first half. Now he'll shoot 2 from the free throw line. He hits the first. All the starters done for the night.
Well-earned rest.
Probably one of the most comfortable wins the Badgers have had this season. Second free throw no good by Sorensen. Timeout is going to be taken by the Spartans with 2:19 remaining. We'll take the timeout as well. Another Douglas Dentistry timeout, your first choice in dentistry and overall oral health. From sedation dentistry and teeth whitening. Douglas Dentistry. Call 283-3800. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield. Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door, and ever since, Zions Bank has shown that customer service isn't just a department, it's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in action at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Spartans with the ball. Alley-oop off the mark, and the Badgers come up with the loose ball. Taylor Miller goes behind his back and draws the foul against Raven Brown. Raven Brown, foul number 3, so Taylor Miller will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Trey Farr finished with 31 points tonight. I don't know how many rebounds, but I would imagine he got into double figures in rebounds as well. How many do you have at the half?
He had, he only had 1 rebound at half.
Are you kidding me?
That's what it said.
Okay. He might not get into double figures then. Taylor Miller hits the free throw. Good to see him back.
Had a nice outing. Seems fresh. Those legs seem fresh. The ankle seems, he's been able to cut on it and elevate on his jump shot.
First free throw was good by Taylor. Second free throw off the mark, and the rebound, Amir Manzik. Ahead to Durkez Harvey, goes coast to coast, puts up the shot, no good. Foul is going to be on Logan Sorensen. Logan Sorensen with 3. And that'll stop the clock and put Durkez Harvey at the free throw line to shoot 2. Branson Blackner finishes the night with 15, only 2 in the second half. Matt Norman in double figures, he had 10. He only had 2 in the second half. And 15 from Taylor Miller. He had 6 at half and another 9 in the second half. Again, Harvey at the free throw line. Did he make the first one?
He did.
And the second. So Durkez with 15, and he'll come out. Sean Kelly checks in for the Spartans. Full court pressure. Ahead to Jonah Roth. Roth tried to penetrate and lost the ball. That's a little too far away from the hoop to be getting the big man the ball, in my opinion, but he could have stopped and waited to set up the offense, tried to take it to the hoop. Manzik, guarded by Miller. Manzik, baseline jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound Shoyoye. Shoyoye with 4.
He's had a good little run here, Shoyoye.
He's got some skills. I don't know where he came from. He wasn't at Colorado last year. He's a sophomore, so they picked him up from somewhere. I'm surprised he didn't get more minutes. Taylor Miller kicks to Roth. Roth with the 2-hand slam.
Wow.
Nice pass by Taylor Miller.
Yep, beautiful pocket pass, and looked like Jonah had some frustrations that he needed to take out.
3-point shot by Manzik is good. Amir Manzik with 6. Badgers again break the pressure. Logan Sorensen stops and pops the 3 and hits it. Logan Sorensen with 7. Under a minute to go. Isaiah Green went up for the 3, or the layup, and missed it. Off the leg of Logan Sorensen, out of bounds.
It was a beautiful pass from Miller, and he just set Roth up so he could just catch it right in stride, and then he finished with a beautiful 2-hand dunk.
Then they follow that with a 3-point shot by Logan Sorensen. Badgers not done. Under a minute to go. Manzik shoots the 3. It's good again. A little late. Amir Manzik now with 9. Taylor Miller breaks the pressure. Stolen away from behind by Isaiah Green. Green at the free throw line goes to Amir Manzik. Launches the 3. Blocked by Jonah Roth. Picked up by Logan Sorensen. Ahead to Jonah for the slam. That's easy. And Jonah Roth gets into double figures at 10. And Shoyoye missed the shot, but got his own rebound and then put it in. He's got 6. Now the Badgers are saying no shot, get it across the timeline and hold on to it. Logan Sorensen will dribble out the clock. Badgers with the win, 105-81. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout. When we come back, we'll have head coach Rob Nielsen join us, and then we'll get the team stats to Rhett Jackson and have him do some quick analyzation on the postgame show.
Do you want to make a difference in life? Do you want a college that values you right now? At Snow College, I had opportunities to be hands-on and really make a difference as a freshman in clubs, classes, sports, and student government. At Snow College, I didn't get pushed to the back while I watched the upperclassmen do everything. I was involved right away.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the world safely in my hands. Oh.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
You know that Centricom provides great products and services to your home. And you can get the same great value for your business with CentraFiox, Centricom's fiber optic network service.
Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world,
we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price.
and we do it all with uncompromising service.
Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call or click CentraFiox.com today.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
Maybe Jonah. 4 for 4, 10 points.
Visits to the dentist cause great anxiety and fear in some people, further jeopardizing oral and overall health. This is Dr. Douglas. We not only deliver optimal dental care, we make you comfortable while we do it.
Douglas Dentistry's patients love listening to music or watching a movie during treatment. Some patients prefer nitrous oxide or laughing gas or conscious sedation.
Call Douglas Dentistry today, 283-3800. That's 283-3800. Find us on Facebook or click on douglasdentistryephrem.com.
Darian can't make a free throw.
Welcome back to the postgame show. Gary Chedester with you, and joining me on the postgame show is head coach Rob Nielsen. And Rob, that's probably one of the most comfortable wins that you've had, at least that I've been around and called. It looks like you took control fairly early in that one. They made a couple of runs in the first half, but really almost anybody you put on the floor was able to run the offense and make things happen.
Yeah, I thought the first half we started off really well. The starters did a really good job. And then when we subbed, they kind of went a little bit of a lull and gave up some points and didn't score, had some turnovers. But I thought overall, pretty good effort. And, we got out that lead. These guys are scary because they shoot the ball well and they go up and down quick. So, even with a 20-point lead, you're still a little bit worried. I was hoping we could get up to 30. We built that up there at the end and kind of could relax a little bit.
Well, you had Jonah Roth came off the bench with 10, Logan Sorensen off the bench with 7. Taylor Miller, first game back after, really, wasn't it over the Christmas break that he sprained his ankle, and this is the first game back?
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. It was break, and then we kind of had that break, and so it's been a while since he's been on the floor.
So 15 points for him in that game. He hit two 3-pointers in the first half and hit a couple more 3-pointers in the second half.
He's really a good scorer, and we've had him playing point guard. We're moving him to the off guard a little bit, giving him a little more freedom, and he's excelling with that. That's a better fit for him. So that'll be a good boost for us this next 4 or 5 games.
To have him back, and then you didn't play Traden at all, and that was one of your goals, I thought, was not have to bring him off the bench. He was dressed up, but you said he wouldn't play if you didn't need him.
Yeah, he's pretty sore. I don't think he wouldn't have been real effective tonight. Hopefully he'll be back for Saturday, but I don't know. It's, those sprained ankles
takes
a while to get back. So
yeah.
It's good some of these other guys stepped up, and if we have to go without him, then we've got some ideas of things we can do.
Okay. Matt Norman finishes with 10, so you end up with I think I counted 5 players in double figures.
Yep, 5.
That's about as good as it can get, and Trey basically was 2 players in himself in double figures because he finished with 31.
31, that's impressive. He was 14 of 14 on the night, didn't miss a shot. So that's those things set records, and so that's a great game for him. And he's really played well the last 5 or 6 games. He kind of filled a groove, and we were getting the ball, and he's scoring it and doing a really good job. So that's good for us. It's good for him, but that means he's going to be recruited out of here real quickly. A big guy that can score like that in the paint is really hard to find, and so there's going to be a lot of interest for Trey to be moving on.
Bad for the Badgers and bad for you, but you got to be happy for him. That's your job as a coach, right? Is develop a player and
right. It's great for the guys. It's
on.
Great for the guys. They get 3 years. It's great for the Division I program. They get a kid for 3 years, so it's really good for our guys. And we've had a lot of guys that have done that after 1 year, moved on, and that's, like you say, that's what our job is. And if they can do that after a year, it's great for them.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us. I know you want to get in and celebrate. You've got a whole, 12 hours to be able to celebrate this one, and then we get on the bus and head to Twin Falls.
Get ready for CSI. So.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks a lot.
We'll be back with more on the postgame show and have some team analysis for you right after this.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
When your family comes to visit, does your internet seem to slow down? All those extra devices can chew up your bandwidth in a hurry, making your internet seem sluggish. Give your internet a boost with the Family Up plan from MTCC and make everyone happy. For a small fee, Family Up plans temporarily increase your internet speed while your family is here and go back to normal when they leave. Now everyone will love coming to your house even more. For more information and pricing, give MTCC a call today at 835-2929 or visit us at manti.com.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door, and ever since, Zions Bank has shown the customer service it isn't just a department. It's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in actions at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Welcome back to the postgame show. Gary Chedester along with Rhett Jackson. Final score, Snow College 105 and the Spartans of Colorado Northwestern 81. Let's take a look at some team stats, what jumps out at you. Then we'll have the Little Caesars player of the game for Fresh Pizza Fast make a pit stop at Little Caesars in Nephi and also in Ephraim. And we'll also have the Sanpete Steel Steelman of the game. Sanpete Steel done right and on time.
First off, for the Spartans, they shot 25 of 54 for a respectable 46%. So they shot the ball pretty good. They were 8 of 25 from beyond the arc for 32%. Shot free throws 23 of 28 for 82%. So their shooting percentage was pretty good.
Yeah, it is. That's respectable.
Yep, and they were weak on the glass. Snow's size and athleticism just controlled the glass. The Spartans only had 20 rebounds. I mean, that's one every 2 minutes. That's not good enough in a college game. For the Badgers, let's spend most of our time on the Badgers on a fantastic game. They shot 58.3% in the first half, and they actually raised that percentage 2 more percentage points. They're going to finish the game on a torrid 60.3% shooting, 38 of 63. They were 10 of 29 behind the arc for 34.5%, and 19 of 28 from the free throw line for 68%. They had 38 rebounds, Gary.
Wow.
So they out-rebounded the Spartans by 18. That jumps out at you. And they outshoot the Spartans by 14 percentage points, 60.3 to 46.3. So, and then the other really key stat that shows how well they were playing and how well in sync they were, 25 assists. So
yeah, that's outstanding.
That means you have of your 38 makes, 25 of them came off of a pass, and that just is a great demonstration of what team basketball is, and that they were definitely had good chemistry, and they knew where each other were going to be and where each other could do the most with the ball, and unselfishness. It's really a nice team game tonight.
All right, and can I see that once more?
You bet.
So Trey Farr is going to be our player of the game. Probably not a big surprise there. 14 out of 14 from the field. 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. He had 1 offensive rebound, 3 defensive rebounds for a total of 4. 4 rebounds, and just an outstanding performance by Trey Farr. So he is our player of the game, and we will award him a Little Caesars pizza, a $5 large pepperoni or cheese pizza. For fresh pizza fast, from classic hot and ready to deep dish, Hula Hawaiian, make a pit stop at Little Caesars. And our steel man, San Pete steel man of the game, is going to be Taylor Miller, who makes his first appearance after that long injury, 3 weeks of being out with a sprained ankle. He hits 2 3-pointers in the first half, another 2 3-pointers in the second half, was able to penetrate and get inside, make a couple of good dishes. So San Pete steel man of the game is given to a player who makes a tough, gritty play that changes the momentum of the game, and we're going to give that to Taylor Miller, and we'll award him a San Pete Steel hoodie.
Well, you know, he didn't show really any rust. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he just looked fresh, and he had some bounce in his step, and he was elevating really nicely on his shot, and he could really be a boost in the arm coming down the stretch of this grueling conference schedule to get him back. And the other thing is that I was kind of thinking in my own mind, teams don't have a ton of film on him,
right?
At least recent film, and so his strengths. If you're an on-ball defender, you're really not sure what the tape tells you. So I look for Taylor Miller to have these next 3 or 4 games to really help the Badgers like he did tonight.
All right, Badgers go on the road. We will be back on the air on Saturday. The Lady Badgers tip off at 3 o'clock. And we'll have that game for you on Centracom.com and also on YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. Lady Badgers taking on CSI Golden Eagles at 3. And the Badgers on the air at 5 o'clock. Again, Centracom.com, Snow Badger TV on the YouTube channel, and also on KMTI AM 650. For the crew with Snow TV and also for Rhett Jackson, I'm Gary Chedester. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on Saturday.
You've been listening to exciting Snow College Badger basketball on South Central Utah's sports leader, KMTI AM 650. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us again for more Snow Badger basketball action on KMTI AM 650.